Yes, good afternoon, dear viewers. It's me, Abdurrahman, on Discovery Sports Channel, together with my brother, Wasa Dixon, and we have come here to discuss all the issues regarding the Premier League, as you know. Mr. Waswa, how are you?
I'm good.
I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
I'm also doing fine.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I want us to talk about the big game that happened yesterday. Yeah, the big game that happened between Arsenal and Chelsea. This was the long-awaited match. All the fans everywhere were talking about this match, and it ended in a 1-1 draw. The goals were scored and shared between the both teams. We saw Pedro Neto score for Chelsea, and we saw the other goal being scored by Martinelli for Arsenal, which ended in a 1-1. Briefly, I wanted to talk about what you expected in this match when you had just switched on your TV.
We came into the match knowing Chelsea will play on the counter.
Okay.
And with the return of Odegaard, we all expected him to start the game. Other match he wasn't that fit.
Okay.
So we expected Arsenal to win because they had to make a statement in regards to their form, like to show, okay, now we are not like as bad as you think we are. We are ready to take on again to compete for this league.
Exactly.
And they were unfortunate not to win. But if you're to see the match, like Arsenal did show that they still have the pedigree over Chelsea. You know, Chelsea hasn't won against Arsenal in about 4 years.
In Premier League.
In the Premier League.
Okay.
And if it's in the Premier League, it's even more, like 5. Yeah, so we expected Arsenal to win.
Okay. Now, going into the details of the match, I want us to talk about the squad of both teams. First, with the Arsenal side, many Arsenal fans are criticizing the coach, the gaffer, Mikel Arteta, for always giving Kai Havertz time in the field, and they think this guy does not deserve the minutes he plays. They think he's an average striker, which I disagree with, because I think there's potential in this man. There's potential in this man that only the coach can see. And only the few people that have seen him play, for example, in that final where he played for Chelsea back in time, and he helped Chelsea lift that Champions League trophy. I think it's one reason why Arteta is always giving Kai Havertz time on the pitch. What do you think about Kai Havertz in general as a striker?
Kai Havertz, one player who, like, even when I try to understand his gameplay, I still fail.
Okay.
Kai Havertz is a striker who is not a striker, and he is a midfielder who is not a midfielder. I don't know why he keeps getting away with this. Whenever he does like poorly up front, they say, now this guy is not a pure striker. Like, his best position is in the midfield. When they put him in midfield, he plays trash.
Okay.
And again, they are like, maybe we should play him up front. This guy is not even a big game player.
Okay.
Kai Havertz has 4 goals in 11 games. He only scores in simple fixtures. For example, he scored against Southampton. They are like bottom of the table. Scored against Wolves. Wolves are 19th. He scored against Leicester. We all know Leicester is struggling. He scored against Brighton. Even the Brighton goal, we could say, okay, Brighton is a big fixture, but the Brighton goal, their keeper made a blunder. Okay. Their defense made a blunder. Saka played a wonderful pass, and the guy had to just score. This guy has blanked against Man City, against Liverpool.
He scored against Brighton.
Yeah.
Don't you think Brighton is a good team?
I've
Because
told you
it's
he's a
among
good team,
the
but
top.
they made a blunder. It's not that he was a genius.
Okay.
And I give credit to Saka.
Okay.
I was still telling you, this guy, he blanked against Liverpool, blanked against Man City, blanked against Chelsea, blanked against Newcastle, blanked against Spurs. No assist, no goal. How is that? Like, is that guy good?
Now,
he plays 90 minutes. And this guy, still, on Kai Havertz.
On Kai
Kai Havertz, amongst the players who have committed the most fouls in the Premier League this season, Kai is, I think, second. After João Gomez of Wolves. Yeah. Kai has committed over 20 fouls. He's a striker, for God's sake. And these fouls happen when he's the one with the ball. Whenever someone takes it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he grabs the shirt. Whenever someone takes it, like he elbows, you know.
I think
Kai
this
Havertz,
is why Van Dijk noticed that in that match they played against Liverpool.
I'm telling you, that guy, he tries to play that, yet he's not good at that. I'm still telling you about why Kai Havertz. Why Kai Havertz is trash. Kai Havertz has 10 shots on target in 11 matches. He has missed 6 big chances. He has only created 1 big chance in the entire season. Like, okay, in the 11 matches he has played. That guy is fake. Kai Havertz is
My God. Okay.
and he's the one who is costing us.
Should the fans
last
think?
Season, last season, we had the chance to win the trophy. They created over 5 chances in the first half. He got over 3 chances, keeper to beat against Aston Villa, the match we lost. He failed to score. Come against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. That guy got chances. There is a way this guy gets away with stuff. I don't know. He's costing Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should the gaffer do? Because the fans think
He has to rotate.
the
me tell
fans
you this.
before you go on,
uh.
the fans think that if I'm the coach of the team, I know how the players play in the training sessions. I know how they possess the ball. I know their roles and how they're going to display in the pitch. What do you think that Arteta is always seeing something in Havertz that you, the fans, are not actually seeing? Is he making a mistake that we do not understand because he's a coach?
No, managers are also people, they do make mistakes.
Okay.
Is it the first time you've seen guys playing trash and they keep picking them?
Okay.
Okay. This guy is the most paid player in Arsenal. He almost doubles Saka's wages. He's the most paid player. When we are not scoring,
He's the only
guy we
player
have
with the
to look
Champions
for.
League.
What?
He's the only player right now
With Arsenal?
in
With Arsenal?
Not with Arsenal.
Do you want me to remind you about that goal in the Champions League, how it happened? He had missed it. And what does that
There
have
was
to
no
do with
technique in
Arsenal?
him putting that ball
No,
past
there was
the
no
goalkeeper.
technique. He missed it. Like the keeper saved it, and he was lucky. It rebounded.
That it got back to his
Yeah,
feet,
he was lucky. Have you forgotten that goal?
Yeah, I recall.
Havertz is trash, guys. Kai Havertz. Oh my God.
Okay, briefly, which player do you think is going to replace him? Because if I look at Gabriel Jesus,
If I was
Gabriel
Arteta,
Jesus is having the same mistakes.
yes, we all
He's
know.
always trying to,
We all know Gabriel Jesus' weaknesses. We all
Then
know.
talk about him with the same attitude you've used on Kai.
Okay,
Yes,
let me tell you this.
that is
We
balance.
all know Gabriel Jesus' weakness, but we also know his strength.
Okay, give me one strength apparently of Jesus, not of last season in Manchester City.
The way Jesus pulls defenders, you know, he creates space for like the others because one player can't mark Jesus. You need 1, 2, 3 almost because he's good at holding. He's one of the best Arsenal players when it comes to holding the ball.
Okay.
And this Jesus, he needs. We know like his strength. How much we know his weaknesses, we know his strength. Jesus needs rhythm. Give him about 1, 2, 3, 5 matches. Let him start at least 3 matches, consecutive matches, so that he picks his rhythm. Give him 3 consecutive matches with the best squad.
Okay.
Not bringing him in Carabao where you have like other Jorginho, Manuel and blah blah blah. Give him the best squad with him and give him 3 consecutive matches. I believe that guy will deliver. Every match he won't score 20 goals, but he can do more than Kai. People like protect Kai that he comes back. He is not better than Jesus like coming back.
Okay.
We all know Jesus. We criticize Jesus for like leaving the box and coming back, you know, to play with with the team. Then why do we use the same excuse to protect Kai Havertz?
Okay, last time,
I would do this. Martinelli isn't that good at the moment. Get Jesus, put him in number 11 because he's good at the wings rather than playing him central. Then get Trossard. We all know Trossard. Every match, yes, he missed a chance yesterday, but he's one of the clinical finishers we have in the team. He doesn't miss that many chances when he's in the box. He's one of the greatest shooters we have in the team at the moment. So play him central. At least give this team or this squad 3 consecutive matches with Kai Havertz on the bench. You know, not getting this guy who does nothing to play 90 minutes. He hasn't missed a minute in the Premier League.
These are harsh
He's a
words.
striker
These are harsh words for
of
Havertz.
like a a team that's competing for the trophy.
Yeah.
By his squad, he has only 4 goals scoring against lower table teams.
Okay.
See, and man, I don't know what's wrong with Arteta. Arteta gives Kai Havertz even the Carabao. He gives him over 60 minutes. Leave him out.
Maybe there's a secret we don't know. Maybe he's having.
Did he score against
Maybe he's
Italy?
having.
Did you see what he did against Italy? That guy can't shoot. He even fears like shooting, simple shooting.
Talking about the Chelsea side, we look at the last matches. Every time Saka finds Cucurella in the wings,
Yeah.
it's been always easy in the last fixtures for him to beat him down. You know, pass through him and cut inside, cross those difficult balls, causing problems for Chelsea. In yesterday's match, what I could say is that Cucurella did his job well. He fully marked Saka.
Yeah, Cucurella needs credit for that. He marked Saka.
Yeah.
He marked him well. But what makes Saka a different player is however much you can limit me entering the box, I'll find a way of dropping this ball inside the box. And he did create chances, if you do remember.
About 3.
About 3,
Yeah.
those
Huge chances,
huge chances, big
Yeah.
chances. So Kai, he created 3 big chances in that match. Kai only has 1 in 11 matches. So yeah, but I've never seen, he's the worst player I've seen after Chama.
I think you've said it
Actually,
all.
he's close to Chama. They are the same.
You've said it all.
So Chelsea, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you as well.
Exactly.
We've seen these Chelsea forwards score numerous goals in the past fixtures. But why are they struggling in big fixtures? Let's say, for instance, before even I go to Palmer and Jackson, let's go with Madueke. What's your opinion about Madueke? Because we saw when Neto got a chance to come this side, actually that's where Neto even scored.
Exactly.
He was creating problems on Ben White's wing, and when still he came this side, he even scored a goal, where we know Madueke almost capitalized as if he's the owner of the number. So what's your take about Madueke?
Noni Madueke, trust me, Waswa. He's one of those players that I wake up and ask myself how they got engaged, how they were called onto a top team like Chelsea. Because looking at Noni Madueke, he reminds me about many boys even here in Uganda who can go to Chelsea and play his number instead. I'm saying this statement because I've seen him drop down from the other match where he scored a hat-trick. It was a beautiful hat-trick. He even made an assist there. And from that day, I don't know why Enzo Maresca is always putting in too much trust. Looking at the match, for example, you said Chelsea has been scoring goals. Noah FC in the other conference league where Chelsea is playing. We beat that team 8-0. But I'm not so excited about that. What I'm talking about is I could see boys there who could come and, play Madueke's number. We know he's left-footed. Maybe this is why he's giving this number to play in that wing and play something like Saka does play, But in about 1 to 3 matches, that has failed him. He's not doing what is expected of him. Madueke is the kind of guy who comes with the ball. He has that good dribble, pretends like he's going to do something better in the match. On entering the pitch, man, I don't know where he gets the brains from. He crosses the ball. You cannot tell if he's passing the ball. You can't tell if he's going to cross. And in yesterday's match, there was that most embarrassing shot he put to the stadium. I think the ball even went outside. And he acted like a pro man. He moved like there was nothing. He moved just like nothing had happened, And Enzo Maresca still left him on the pitch. This is why I'm asking myself, maybe there's something the gaffers see in these players that we actually, the fans, do not see. But I think Noni Madueke needs to be benched for the rest of the season and to only play in the conference league and give the likes of Felix. Doesn't matter how they're going to, place them in the team. But Madueke is an average 100% player whom I think should be benched for the rest of the season. And giving credit to the likes of Pedro Neto. These are the kind of players you see are playing for the badge, He's trying hard. Every time he gets the ball, he's trying to make something, a better cross always. There's that chance he put for Malo Gusto. But Malo Gusto is this kind of player who has not scored a single goal for Chelsea.
he's a
Maybe he's
fullback.
not good at scoring at all
He's
because
a fullback.
he's a
You can excuse him for that.
but I've seen fullbacks who have, come, that ball was a very clean ball. When you're going to, use your head to put it in the net, you don't have to actually raise your head up. You have to just drop it down so the ball goes into the net. So that's what I actually wanted to talk about only, about Madueke. He needs to be benched.
Why does Palmer blank in big matches? This guy hasn't, he didn't contribute anything against City. He didn't contribute anything against Arsenal. I'm talking in terms of goals and assists. Liverpool and United. Why does he blank? But he shows up against Ipswich.
Okay. As teams like Arsenal, teams like Manchester United and Man City, the big teams, Liverpool, these are teams who have top talents, world-class players actually. If you're going to, play a team like Chelsea, they know the weakness. They know the strength of the team is Cole Palmer. And the defense, if you look at the Arsenal defense, wallahi, I saw they could not give him spaces. Because I'm not excusing him for the free kicks he failed to score. Those ones I'm not saying positive about him because he had to score at least one. The first one he missed, we thought he's going to rectify the mistake he made when he was crossing the ball in the net. He did the same mistake, put the ball into the defense. But I'm actually crediting the defense of these teams. Every time Palmer comes in the pitch. But yesterday, there's one problem. Maresca did not, recognize, or he recognized, but he just let it be like that. He knew Cole Palmer was not fully fit because he was injured from the other match. So when he came, most of the people were not expecting him to come and play. So being a minded game coach, Enzo Maresca told the press that he's not expecting him, maybe he will play or not. Yet he was planning to bring him on to think maybe he's going to make the magic he usually does. You never know this time around. But I think Cole Palmer came in this match unfit because we could see from some angles that you could not see the Palmer we all usually see on different matches. But him blanking on bigger teams, I think it's something he has to revise. The good defenders know him.
That's what make exceptional players special.
Like Mohamed Salah, I think.
Yeah, Mo Salah.
Because Mo Salah, he comes to Arsenal, dominates, comes to Chelsea, he's going to score.
Even Bukayo Saka, he blanked yesterday, but his record against those big top 6 teams.
It's good. It's good.
And I'll buy your excuse of.
Why do you think Cole Palmer
first,
blanks then?
I know he's an exceptional player, but before we go there, your excuse of him being fit. How about Odegaard, who has not played for 6 weeks, but he came and he made an assist and he was controlling the game?
Even Cole Palmer shot that ball, only that the goalkeeper.
No, it's not about shooting.
So you give a try.
I'm talking about.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not.
We did watch the game. I'm talking about controlling the game.
Okay.
He didn't control the game. Yes, he had shots, blah blah, like those free kicks where he wasn't the one who was fouled. But I'm talking about controlling the game, creating chances. He didn't. Okay. So anyway, I was trying to remove that excuse of fitness because we have a player who has not played for over a month, but he came and showed what he's capable of. So I think that's it again about that match.
Okay, thank you for watching Discovery Sports. Thank you for watching Discovery Sports. Yeah.